Well, hello there. Master Hellish here, and welcome to a very special live stream. I'm here, your host for this Railroute update live stream, and I'm not alone. I've got somebody with me. Who have I got here? Hello, Angel. Welcome to my stream.
Hey, Master Hellish. Thank you. And I'm very glad you invited me there.
Well, yeah, I mean, we're doing a cross stream here, so hello to all my regulars. If you're expecting OpenTTD, check out my schedule on the website. You're not going to see that today. We're here for Railroute, which is one of the best games to have come out in recent times, in my opinion. I would just starting straight off with just complete praise for this game, because not only was it fantastic straight out the gate, but all the way through the early access development, it just keeps getting better and better. And speaking of getting better, we got a new update that landed today, if I'm right?
Sure, yeah. It was a few hours ago.
A few hours ago, so we're hot on the tail of that. So what is this new update then for Railroute?
Perfect. I just start with welcome everybody on our stream. Yeah, this is our first live stream actually on a Steam page, and I'm really excited because we had the fourth update so far. It's our fourth update, and I feel it's our biggest update so far. We have put a lot of work into it past 2 months when we were preparing it, and by a lucky coincidence, today is also a start of a Steam Simfest festival. So I'm quite happy that we managed to put this update live with the start of Steam Simfest as well. So yeah, that's it. It hit the store today. And we are introducing a new game mode in our Railroute universe, actually. We already had 2 game modes, Endless Maps and Timetable, but this time we are introducing Rush Hour Maps. And how we made it? We actually took everything we feel very good from Railroute, and we tried to get rid of the hassles or the problems or the things that are not so funny for everyone, and we try to create a mode that's without these hassles, and it's taking everything what was the core experience of train dispatching in Railroute and put that into that mode. It's kind of faster, a little easier or casual, but it's a lot of challenges is still there. So yeah, you will have a peek on that mode in a few, I don't know, minutes or that.
Yeah, I don't recall exactly you saying how the idea for that mode came about, but I'm pretty sure it was my idea, right?
It could be actually, because on the last stream we made with Mr. Hellish, we actually discussed this kind of game mode. It was, I feel, in November, right, Mr. Hellish?
I'm not sure exactly when it was, but if anybody wants to see that, we have got that on my channel, so it's on the Railroute Let's Play series.
But to be honest, I had that kind of idea in my head previously. We already had some iterations over this new game mode. We were thinking about that, but actually Mr. Hellish came up with the idea of waves, of the traffic waves, and that's yours idea actually. Yeah, and I feel it's working great with Railroute.
Oh, I've just been waiting for this for so long now, because we had that initial talk where I was like, oh, it'd be cool if the focus was on focusing on that rush, that excitement of trying to fit everything down the line, and like you say, get into the route and to the core gameplay of dispatching. There is a number of different elements to Railroute, but that for me is one of the core elements to it, and just to get back to that and the challenge of being able to do that and do it more difficult in waves and again harder. Other games have some sort of wave format to them. Some of them are only like that, but I think this is a fantastic addition to the game. I guess we should give it a go.
Probably yes. I feel like people are here to watch the game. Don't they dare not
Yeah.
to watch our faces. So
Yeah.
yeah, we definitely can talk around it during your gameplay. So yeah, let's go for it.
So
Let's,
you're going to
try
get a
it.
fresh look at this. I've only had enough time to dip my toe in and just to feel that the water was warm, and I want to dive in completely. So we're definitely going to be doing that. For those of you watching on the Steam page, Angel will be keeping an eye on your chat, so if you've got any questions, we'll be capturing them. And those of you on the other platforms, I'll be hopefully keeping an eye on them as well. We've got one already as well come in that's saying, is the new game mode the way the waves work in any way like Mini Metro? And I can answer that and say, no. It's different. It is different. This is very wavy, and obviously with the Railroad gameplay, Mini Metro, I can see where you might draw some comparisons, but this is different. This is fantastic, and this is what we're going to switch over to now. So let's do this, and then this. There we go. Both of us on the same screen. This is a new experience for me, having two people on the screen at the same time, but I'm glad it's working out for now. So you can see here on my screen at the top, we've got Rush Hour maps right at the top of the screen there. The new game mode jumping right in at the top. And beneath that, you have the endless maps and the timetable maps as well. And this is just like the default set, isn't it? There's just so much on the workshop as well.
Yeah. This is the default, right? I feel like there is 500 maps on Workshop already, and everybody can just subscribe and play. Yeah.
Yeah, I there might be one on here from the workshop because I wanted to give that a go, and it was just so easy to do, which was fantastic. So we're going to start a brand new Prague Rush.
Yeah. Why there is no screenshots on your game? That feels strange.
It might be because I've just been switching between various different things, but we'll go into that and give it a go. And we'll be starting from afresh. So we're going to be quiet for just a moment while the introduction plays out, I suppose.
Yeah,
so
there's let's go there.
Nice little
There's a
introduction.
new character like introducing the game mode, like on that map if you play it for the first time. So probably it will be there. I don't know if you already like completed that or not. But yeah,
I'm going to start again, so it should be cool.
No, yeah, not yet.
Yeah.
No, it's not there for every playthrough.
Yeah, I think I skipped it the first time.
Okay,
So
we will see, but it won't be there.
let's give it a go. Let's start a
Okay.
brand new game, and
Welcome to my challenge. Since you're new here, I suppose it's only fair to give you a bit of an introduction, isn't it? It's quite simple, really. I'll send wave after wave of trains, increasing in speed, intensity, ferocity. All you have to do is dispatch them. And the best part? If you take too long, boom, you lose. Think you're up to it? First, you'll need to connect the stations using tracks. I've given you a limited number to use, so be careful. Take a look. They're in the build menu.
okay. So I guess we could go through this kind of introduction tutorial to the new game mode. I think it's a good way of introducing it. And it's also, it might fill in any blanks that I've missed while I was jumping into to my quick play. So
it's a very minimal tutorial, and we've done some user tests, you know, with people that haven't played Railroad yet, and they were not able to go through it. So we removed that from the initial screen, and this game mode is actually introduced in our longer tutorial on a Prague map. Like it's a narrated tutorial. There is a nice old dispatcher Josik that is teaching you everything, and this mode is there as well. So you either can like jump into the tutorial and you will learn this mode as well, but you can jump right into it if you are like experienced player, and I feel you are.
Yeah, I agree, and I think this particular tutorial that you've got in this bit is enough for existing players to kind of bridge the gap for the new game mode.
Sure.
So let's go on with this. It wants us to open the construction menu. Normally up here in the top left hand corner we have a whole host of buttons, and we've only got one now that's beeping at us. So we'll open that up, and you can see that it's giving us our connections. Now, normally you have, apart from like the amount of money you have in the standard game, you have unlimited resources. Like you can have as many of each item as you like. But with this, it's down to like, there's no money. You are limited by the numbers. I bet deciding how many numbers of items people had available to them was a difficult thing to do when you was doing this.
Yeah. Kind of, but whenever we need to solve these difficult tasks, I have my colleague Michael who is doing this work, because you know he can use the brain more than me. So I was like, hey Michael, I need to count the number of tracks. So we need to, you know, we give you enough tracks to join these unlocked stations. And he made the algo, so yeah, he counted somehow, yeah, very perfectly. So, and he's here on Steam Chat. So if you have any questions towards anything,
then you'll choose a platform to accept the train into.
So there, sorry, the game cut you off there as you was explaining.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, he's in the chat as well, so we can always divert questions to them, can't we? But I completed that first little step of tasks there. We've got stations connected together. So it's saying, it says to select train icon. Now at the moment there is only one train icon available. And immediately when I hover over this, I see the beautiful little new kind of information ribbons or little tags that tell you where the train's going to be going to. And when I first started this game mode, I was really undervalued them. It's like, I mean, they looked nice, and I thought that's cool, but then where the train's going to be going later on down the line is really important to the way that you manage the trains and the way that they dispatch and move in this game mode. So yeah, that's fantastic to be able to just see that straight off there. So we're going to select the train, and I'm pretty sure they're going to ask us to select a platform after that. So there we go, yeah, platform 2, they're saying. It's the only platform I've got available. Only having one platform might be a bad thing.
You'll be using these, auto signals. Go ahead, try one out. Then, simply select the track that you want to send the train to, and it will head there automatically. Simple, even for you.
Even for me, even for experienced little me.
He's kind of evil, this person, you know, and yeah, you will see. I will talk about it later.
Yeah, the word I would definitely use is devious.
Devious.
I would definitely call this character devious. Okay, so we're going to give it a go now. We're going to see if we can get this train going through. Now, one thing that I noticed, that even though the progress of things is paused, the timer's still ticking.
Yeah, we got 5 bug report for that, like from players that are used that the timer is stopped in pause and everything.
Yeah.
But this mode is kind of different. Like the real time is the score, so you better click that signal.
I better do, yeah. I better crack on.
To have bigger score, but it's not about score, right? But
we can try and beat it.
Someone can play it, especially later in waves. It can be interesting game for speedrunners, because it takes some skill to dispatch it very fast,
Well, because we've already set that auto signal, the first train is already on its way, which is absolutely fantastic.
Yeah. And we can just take this time, and I can the biggest challenge with this game mode, what we wanted to achieve, and you clearly can see that we wanted to get rid of the UI at the bottom, right? That 2 panels we have in endless mode. And that was quite a challenge, because where the train is going, what's their timeline, timetable, and everything. Yeah, and we put it like this. We put it on a train, and I feel this is a very good way to go. And maybe we will adjust like the other modes in the future with this approach, like to move things more towards the game itself in on the board on your network layout, and more of the UI, which is somewhere on top, or just taking your screen, taking the space on your screen. But this was the biggest challenge. But I feel like from the feedback we got from our community members, I haven't seen a negative one yet, so I feel we made a good job with that. And yeah.
Oh,
That
there we
was
go.
only wave 1. Don't be fooled. I've got more in store for you yet. The fun has just begun. Welcome to Rush Hour.
So, literally, welcome to Rush Hour indeed, and we've got the wave finished. We finished wave 1. I mean, to be honest, if you don't do wave 1, something's terribly gone wrong. But you can see that it says that we completed it in 3 minutes and 16 seconds, and I saw the numbers come from the bottom of the screen and disappear up to our score there. A very good visual representation of that time then is actually part of that score and influences it in that way. It tells us what we've unlocked. We've unlocked some items and a new station, and it's saying start the next wave. Now, I will pause the game because like the difference between level 1 and wave 1 and wave 2 is significant, and I also want to be able to talk about this as we go through it as well. I don't want to just go straight at it. So you can see by looking at the trains that we've got some trains that want to go to docks again, and some trains that want to go to this new station that we've got. So we're going to have to upgrade this railway line. This single line is bad for 2 reasons. Firstly, it doesn't go to the station that we need it to. And secondly, the throughput on just a single line with no signals is probably not going to help us win this. So let's have a look. I'm going to see what I can do here. I don't know if I've got enough track to do a dual line all the way, but I'm going to give it a go to begin with, and we'll see what happens here. So normally when you lay track, the cost jumps up, but in this case it tells you like -1 track or +1 track, because you can just take it in and out. Alright, okay. So if we first of all go for the middle platforms, that might be a bad idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. Yeah, I've got 9 pieces of track left. This does not look good to my plan.
Yeah.
But we're going for it anyway. So being able to, I mean, if we dispatch on platform 1 out and accept on platform 2, that could work. And then over here, they would need a way to be able to swap over between the 2 different platforms. We've actually got 4 pieces of track left, but then I've got to now connect this up to docks, which is a tricky thing to do because, I can just come straight down.
Very tricky, yeah, indeed.
Sometimes the simple solution can easily, you can be blinded by the light, so to speak, or can't see the tree for the woods is one of the things we say where I'm from. Can't see the tree for the woods.
You made a great layout. I feel like, I play tested the game for a whole month, so I played this game mode really a lot past month, and I started to realize that I always use the same layouts, so I started to try different things and everything. Yeah,
totally, I did exactly the same thing. I mean, to begin with, I was fine, just using the same old tactics that I'd used in my endless game. And then as I got further into the waves and the levels, I was like, oh, I need to do something else here because I have not got enough track, or my line doesn't have enough throughput, and I started to invent new ways of doing things.
Oh, sure, yeah. And then Master Hellish wrote me like that it's a little hard. So we actually made it a little easier, so Master Hellish can finish it on a stream until wave 10. So yeah, it's now like 80% of the original intensity. But every map creator, you actually can create your own rush hour maps, and every creator can fine-tune the traffic generator for himself. And we actually plan to broaden that possibilities there, so you will have you will see more, I would tell, like different kind of rush hour maps in workshop in a week or two, when people start experimenting to experiment and create them.
I've just started because I realised the time was ticking on. And as a general rule, I've seemed to notice that going from left to right on this list is a good idea. But I'm looking here, we've got 3 trains that are all wanting to go to the same place. And this could slow us right down. So I'm actually going to cancel that signal, go into the build menu and use that 3 pieces of track we've got left to put a switch in here and get the second train out on the platform already.
Yeah.
I don't know if this train stops here. Yeah, it does stop here. So hopefully we can...
It does not. It actually is not there, and like that kind of information is missing without UI. But you know, there are specific trains in every map, and you will learn them, like if they are stopping or not. So I don't care if it's not there. Like it's kind of exploration, right? That this trains going to docks are not stopping on track, so you will know the next wave.
Yeah, I just realised that. Like as soon as you said it, I was like, oh my goodness. So I dispatched it before the first train. So now my second train is my first train, and my first train is going second. But don't worry, the third and fourth will be coming soon. So there we go. I'm already going to get that train onto platform 2 there. And I'm just going to check here. So this one's going to dock, so I can get it to go straight in there. This is going to be really quite busy, and I'm glad that I put all these auto signals in to be able to help cope with all of these trains leaving at the same time. So apart from the trains having to leave at the same time, there is no real... Like, if the train runs out of time, and that's what that little circle going around the icon is, like if it runs out of time, you run out of time. That's your lose condition, isn't it?
Yeah, the only one. We iterated like the ideas was where we had more of them, but then we stayed like simple and made it just this one. The most important change in trains is they are not according schedule, right? Like in an endless and timetable, you need to be precise on time. But that's actually, I think it's the thing people had the problem most in our other modes, like to stick to the schedule, like do not be late a single minute. Because everyone likes to go on 25 speed and the trains are going nicely then. But when you are late on endless maps, you won't receive your system upgrade points, right? And so this is also a big change. Like it was part of the design that we don't want any timetable in this map, in this mode. So you can just play freely without being worried on your time and everything.
So really, when it comes down to it, in terms of worrying about losing the wave or losing the level, you've only got one thing to consider, and that's just getting the trains into the stations and doing that first dispatch. After that, they can sit in a siding or go the wrong way, or you can
Yeah.
you can actually play almost like what's the way, like almost like Tetris with the trains, moving them backwards and forwards to get them where they need to be. I got into a situation at one point where I ended up moving a lot of trains on the network just to get them out the way of a station that had too many trains waiting to be dispatched. I didn't care where they were going, I was just getting them out of the way. But that was mostly due to my poor design there, so there we go.
We actually this is like two phases there. Like the first phase, you need to let the train come in, and then we call it like you cleaning your layout. Like you need to clean it up before the next phase is coming, and it's kind of relaxed experience. I really enjoyed that phase. Like after all the stress of incoming trains is of you can't actually lose if you are like not messing with the auto signals somehow a lot. Your trains won't crash, right?
That was going to say that presumably the only other lost condition is a crash.
Oh yeah.
Which is always the case.
It's hard to achieve with auto signals. You need to reverse the train. But we actually, this is maybe a thing on our to-do list, because if you are new to the game, you don't know that you can reverse the trains with the right click. But it's not needed in this map, or maybe in other maps it is needed, but not on this one. So it's not there. Like we don't communicate there to players. I feel it's the less information we do, the better. Yeah, that was
You definitely only need to provide the player with like the minimum amount of information. You don't want to overload them with various different things. Information overload is never a great thing. And one of the things that I forgot when I first started playing this game mode is that I forgot that I've got all of those upgrades, so I can stack the kind of the orders on the auto signals and things like that. Whereas I think at the beginning of Endless you can't do that. You have the one order, and then you can't do another one going through. But it's been a while since at the very beginning of that Let's Play now. That was a good Let's Play going through on there, and I get questions all the time. Are you going to do more rail route? Are you going to do more rail route? Yes, I am going to do more rail route. I definitely.
That's nice to hear. The map creator who is creating a map can choose which upgrades are available or not. Actually, we made that option also on all the timetable maps as well. So maybe we will see more different kind of maps there, because now you can configure what is unlocked and what not, right?
That's a good thing. I mean, one of the things I haven't done in Railroute is got into the map maker, and it's one of the things that I really would love to do.
It's quite it's time-consuming process, I would tell, like to design the map somehow. Yeah, the timetable maps are the hardest. The rush hour maybe will be the easiest one to create.
Anglo said I should have used platform 1 for train 2. I think that's what I did do in the end. Realizing that it doesn't matter. I get so fixated on having one platform for out and one platform for in. It doesn't need.
That's your relic from Endless mode, actually.
Yeah, having that sort of almost like a pre-designation or a pre-plan of using particular parts of your network or particular platforms for different things is a good thing to plan, because then you get really good flow when you've got lots and lots of things all happening at the same time. But this is just a different thing altogether.
Yeah. That's actually why we made the changes to how map creators can define the intensity of the traffic, because I felt like there can be maps where this pattern, like this one platform is for outgoing trains and I need to use it, instead of I need to put everything in. Sorry for that. Everything in, and then I will solve it by cleaning. But if you define the intensity configuration, just use the 3 platforms for incoming trains only, then this is possible. So I feel like we will see this kind of maps where you need to make one platform like outbound traffic and the others inbound. Yeah, but it's not the thing on this map. Anyway.
Yeah. We'll get onto the
proceed.
next bit. We've got a question here from YouTube. So somebody says they think they might have noticed a bug, and they go into it. But if people do think that, I mean, this game is still in early access. What is the process? What's the best way for them to let you guys know about that?
Oh yeah, the best of the best is to come to our Discord. And we have a ticket tool there, so you just create a ticket. You can attach any logs, screenshots, whatever, and this is the easiest way for us to handle that, because we are solving that on a daily basis. So whenever you encounter any issue, just hop into our Discord, and if that issue is critical, it will be fixed in a few days for you. So that's the best option.
Yeah, I mean, it's the nature of developing software and games that as close to perfect as you make it, it's never going to be there. You keep pushing for that perfection. I know that as a developer, but with playing this game, it's been one of the most stable early access games I think I've ever played, and I think I did raise maybe 2 bugs with you guys. And one of them, by the time I raised it, you'd already fixed it. And then the other one, I think you put in the next update. It was really good. But we're going to go on to the next wave now. We've got 35 more pieces of track, which is brilliant because we ran out almost, and some more signals. But and here's the big but, we've got a new station to hook up. So if we do start next wave, one of the important things I've noticed is you only get to see so many trains to begin with and where they're going, and more trains can come into that. So you don't know how many trains necessarily at the beginning of the wave want to go to different places. Maybe is there a maximum of only 4 trains showing up at each station, and then potentially more?
No. If there would be more trains waiting, you would see another icon that there is more trains waiting. So
at the beginning of each wave, you see every train in that wave.
No, you don't see. They can come later, yeah. And there were actually an info panel we show for every station, like how many different trains. There will be 3 trains to Babny and back. There will be 1 train to Dogs. There will be 1 train from Podbaba to David's, right? So we had this kind of UI, but we dropped it because it was not so needed for the gameplay actually. But maybe it still needs some time to be finished. We have some ideas about what we will do with the UI. As I said, within this game mode, we try to get rid of all the UI, and we have some kind of ideas of putting the UI into the board, to have it take to the background or something, so you have it where you need it. A station timeline could be next to the station, right? Configuration panels, which can be placed, moved, but they will be sticked to the actual network, or we call it board, yeah. And I feel like we will see that in other game modes and in the next updates probably, because it could allow us to do more cool things. Yeah. So, you're trying solve that.
I am.
I am
very trying.
Yeah. At the first stage of this map, there was a tunnel here, like to make it easier to solve that, like a tunnel from David said to somewhere like in that area, but we removed that. But we still have the idea like to avert you a tunnel, maybe, like to give more the river pool, make it more, I don't know.
We actually did just get a question in the YouTube chat. Can you do tunnels in this game mode?
Can you do tunnels? Not yet, because the problem with tunnels is they are kind of different to tracks and signals. While tracks you can have some amount of tracks, the tunnel is it's different, because the longer the tunnel is, the bigger the cost is there. Like because we didn't want to make you like very long tunnels, So we made the pricing for tunnels a little different than for tracks. So it's not like if you make a tunnel like for 1 square or 2 square, it's much cheaper than 5 or 6 squares. So we need to introduce some kind of, I don't know, token or something, and then we can have the tunnels there, and and we can have the automation sensors there as well. I feel like this game mode could be iterated even more into the automation, like because when you go to these wave number 10, I feel we could make another 10 waves there, but with the automation. That's the thing. Like maybe we would like to play or prototype more with different game modes, because we feel it's kind of fit for this kind of game, right? Like to look on a dispatching from different angles. So how's your layout going? You still don't have the turn there. But I feel like you have a space.
I'm trying to work out what I should do. I'm like I said, I'm trying to figure it out as I go along. My initial worries were with getting this line here in between Bunmi and Prodbaya. Prodbaba. But I do have 2 pieces of track left. Where, look at that. I can't. My backup plan is to send docks trains to platform 3 and then turn them around and send them over to docks.
But still you need from Podbaba to David's, right? You will do it as well?
Yes. And if we have a look here, we've got one that wants to go to docks, and one that wants to go to... I'd have to turn them around in the station. So, I don't know. I've only got 2 bits of track left, but I think I'm going to give it a go like this. We'll see what happens.
You can try it for 1 wave and then adjust when you will receive
more resources. That's what I need. I bet I get another station though, don't I? That'll be tricky. Right then, let's do this. So I'm going to unpause, and we're going to get some trains on the go. So let's get both of these ones dispatched at the top left here. We've got to actually wait a moment for the trains from the last wave to leave.
Yeah, that's actually like I was like, I really like this because you can use that in your planning and let the last train leave at the station. You will not have problems there the next wave. So it's kind of mastering the game mechanics. So we leave that there. Like we are not waiting for the trains to leave their last station before starting the next wave. Yeah. So you had 2 trains there, but you could actually wait a little, and you would have
Ready
only 1
not,
train there.
Here they come.
Oh, so there we go. We just got more trains put on the line.
Sure.
It was just
David
one.
to Podbaba. Yeah, you will need to use the track twice.
Okay,
You have
so
only a single track there.
that docks train wants to go to platform 3 there. Let's get this train out as soon as we can. Oh no. This is going to be close. Okay, I keep forgetting that we've got auto blocks up here. So because they're auto blocks, it takes longer for the train to get through them than just standard pieces of track. Wizard Brandon has just said, this is already intense. I knew this would get intense quite quickly. I've been deliberately slowly going into this game mode and trying to not pad it out, but you know what I mean? Not rush straight into it because I knew it would go absolutely crazy. Okay.
Yeah.
The train from platform 1 is leaving, so I'm going to be able to get this train out. I'll be all right with that. I think I need another signal partway down here, really.
Yeah, it's the wave 3. Yeah, maybe the intensity could be like more streamlined towards the later waves. Yeah, we probably maybe do some fine-tuning when we gather enough feedback from this game mode, right? Because initially we wanted to create something very, I don't know, casual or easy playing, so you are not in a stress. But I'm not sure if we managed to keep on this goal.
I've just noticed my train that's going to docks, even though I've reversed it, because it's a goods train, it only has an engine on one end. So it's going so much slower backwards.
Mm-hmm.
And that's something that I never noticed in the early days of playing. And I know it's different now because you've made it easier to see the difference between an engine and a carriage.
Yeah.
I've got one more train that needs to be dispatched to a platform, and I've actually just now got platform 2 available, so I feel like I've succeeded.
Yeah.
Even though we've got
you can just clean your mess and be very happy.
clean my I was going to say now I can just cry that I've got a big mess. But I'm going to move this train down into platform 3 there very soon.
And we actually put this colorful trains into Endless, but it's available under upgrade, interface upgrade. So if you like this, yellow, gray, and blue trains, you can have them in Endless as well for some small amount of green and red trains as the currency for upgrades. But it's there as well, yeah.
So it's an upgrade.
It's an upgrade.
Sorry,
yes.
I was listening to you and trying to play the game at the same time, and I thought you was talking about like it's a setting that you change in the game configuration, but no, it's an upgrade. Oh, that's genius. I love that.
Yeah, and you can turn it on and off through some UI button in Endless.
Yeah.
So if you don't like it or you don't want it the whole time, you can turn it off, right? But the trains are colored based on the next destination, right? So you don't need to always check the timeline or timetable or how it's called, right? So we just made them colorful.
Is there an option to, now that you've got the colouring of trains in, to colour the trains based on the train type? So your commuter would be one colour, intercity would be another colour,
Yeah, not yet, but I feel this is the upgrades you probably will see. They are very easy to make, and now we call it like a color overview or overlay, so we can have more of them. And probably if we feel it's a good thing in Endless, you will see this kind of upgrade to be unlocked in Endless mode.
I think for this particular game mode, the way that it is now, it just makes so much sense.
Sure.
To be able to just see where something is going at a glance, without the need for extra user interface boxes or anything like that. Then yeah. Brandon says, I presume the orders in Rush Hour are random, so trains will spawn in different places with different places to go. Is it predetermined, or is it generated, or is it done on a seed?
Yeah, it's on a seed, It's on a random seed, and we plan to introduce also, like, you will be able to choose the seed, or maybe we will do some, predefined seeds contests in the future. So that's our plan for the next smaller update. We feel we still need a little update to this game mode, so we probably will introduce some leaderboards with the seed selection as well, and that will allow us to make some kind of community contest on a rush hour maps, and everybody will have the same traffic generated, right? So yeah, we are on a seed, but right now you can't configure it, so you just will have random. Every game should be a little different.
Okay,
With the traffic.
I'm just going to steal an idea from a completely different game, and it's probably one of those things you've thought of, but it's just occurred to me, and I thought it could be a good idea. So, like, what about like a challenge of the day or of the week sort of thing, with a particular map with a particular seed, and then when you complete it, you go on to the global leaderboard that is displayed afterwards. You're smiling like I've thought of that already, but he's saying it again now.
Yeah, it's. I'm lucky that I said it first, and then we won't hear you saying it was your idea in the next stream. But yeah, that's it.
Yeah, that sounds
like,
fantastic.
The leaderboards were in our on our roadmap for a while, but just with the rush hour mode, I feel they are quite a fit.
Yes.
There are a few questions on Steam. Yeah, this is not a questions, but I will I will read it. Thankfully, you can disable auto signal from the build mode now. That's so handy. And Mr. Hellish, yeah, you probably can remember when you were building in Endless that the error message occupied or allocated, right? During the construction. If you want to change the track which is green or red, you can't. And so we put right click into the mode, like when you are doing the construction, you can clear the signal. Yeah, that was very, very requested. But to that question, where it was, will the bottom UI panels disappear in Endless as well in the future update?
I think that would be very difficult to disappear them. But yeah, I think you would do a good job to move some of that information into the rest of the game and to clean them up a bit.
Sure. Yeah, I feel like the overview panel, it's like a table on a station, right? Like on a train station, there is this kind of table where are all the departures or arrivals, and I feel this panel has its place there forever. Like it's a good there to like. I feel it's good. But for example, the station timelines or the details panel, like for you can select the signals or tracks or sensors, and you have some kind of configuration panel next to the overview. I feel this one will be moved away because they don't need to be there. Like they should be connected more to the station. I see it during user tests we're doing that people usually don't connect the station with that timeline panel down there. So yeah, we will improve that, and I feel like putting them closer to their elements they are like bound to or whatever. It will move the game, or it will make it a better design, right? So the overview panel, it can be bound to anything. But train detail, maybe, yeah, like the train detail is working in this game mode very well on a board. So maybe it doesn't need to be down there. Like the overview, yeah, but not the station details and configuration panels and this kind of.
Yeah, that definitely makes sense to me as well.
Yeah. This animation of score is we
Yeah, I
made
love
it
that
on
animation.
Friday, like the Rovex, our other developer made that, and it feels very well.
I don't remember ever seeing that when I play tested this when it was in development. It wasn't in there, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's from
No.
Friday actually.
It's from Friday. That's how good that we are at getting.
We just
features
solved
out
the
here.
issue. It introduced on Saturday, and that's it. Yeah, that's kind of a workflow of changes the last day, right? Because they got some issues in it every time. It's a Murphy law.
Well, we got a message here from Papa Smurf that just says this game is always amazing. I'm going to love playing this soon. Also says that you and the team are also amazing, especially when it comes to looking after the colourblind game players. Love the colour picker for the track speeds.
Oh yeah. Are they like? Can you configure the colors for the stations? I'm not sure. Like,
I don't know.
Check the options.
I can have a look. There's
Yeah.
options.
But,
right, okay. Is it in accessibility? So train waiting
No, it's
blinker
not
stops
there.
at station.
Yeah.
Track
But we-
speed colours.
yeah, we
Station
can-
station signs.
No, it's
default
it's the default. Yeah, it's the
Yeah.
default. But yeah, we can put the colors there as well. And also, I haven't made it. I probably forgot, but I wanted to put background color picker there as well.
Oh yeah,
Right,
because
that-
there's a background image that you can turn on and off, isn't there?
It's not there anymore. Like it's only a color.
Oh right, okay.
So
Yeah,
it's
I think-
not,
I think
there,
I
there is
turned
no black background option anymore. But I wanted to put a color picker there for the background. It's it can be easily changed now, and it looks quite different but interesting as well. Like if you put a brighter background to Railroad, like it feels like a very different game. Yeah.
I love the style of the color, the selection and the feel of it. I think it's fantastic.
Yeah.
We have actually got a tiny bug on the screen there. Look.
Yeah, I see. Just close it and continue
It's
with
fine.
the
It's
game.
and yeah, so then here we go. We've got the wave is finished. We completed that in like 16 minutes, 17 minutes, which is terrible, I think. But we've got another station to contend with. So I was hoping for more track so I could make a better line and everything would be cool because half my trains are going backwards. But I've also got a brand new station to deal with now, so we'll have to see about that. Are the colour of the trains and white trains toggleable? Was the question we got there. The colour of the trains in this game mode are just the colour of their destinations. That's
Sure,
right, isn't
yeah.
it? And
Yeah.
then in endless mode, you get an unlock to be able to then have that feature.
Yeah, and in timetable modes, you have it unlocked, probably, because all the texts are unlocked in timetable right now. Oh, sorry. My earphone just fell off. So you can turn it on and off. So if you want the previous experience, you just turn it off or don't unlock in endless and you're fine, right? Why are you on? Yeah, sorry.
So I've just attached that station, and I'm a little bit worried that I've not got much track, and the fact that I had so many trains going backwards, I'm not happy about that. Now to start with, we've got a train that wants to go to the docks, a train that wants to go all the way around the network. Oh my goodness, this... Oh, and there are trains here that wants to go to the new station as well. Right, and that means we need to make a right-hand turn at this junction up here, which is going to be a challenge. Ah! How dare you make me think? This is going to be... I might redo this junction altogether, so we go round a corner, and then that corner then links into that station. I don't know.
You need a turn there, probably. I feel like without a turn, you will have difficulties there.
Yeah, see, when I was giving this a test and giving it a play, I was trying to do it without a turn, and I was forcing myself to give it a go, and just keep trying. And now I kind of feel like I was doing myself a disservice. Okay.
Like after 1 month on this map, I feel like I already played a lot. So like 1 map can be for 1 month, yeah. But hopefully, like we will see a lot of map in workshop.
Yeah. Right. There we go. We've got a turn in it now. We've got a turn in it now. I don't know whether that's going to help us or not, but we'll see. So if I connect that up there, we can get rid of that bit. So this bit just comes straight down. And then in theory, we need some sort of like right-hand turn, but you can't have a track combination of that type. Interesting. I hadn't really thought that bit through. We can go straight up, so we can do a junction that starts lower down and then comes over. And if we wanted to keep that a single track line, that would work. I think. But then we've only got 21 pieces of track left. And I'm going to completely redo the signals, because I wasn't happy with them last time, let alone now. Oh my goodness, how on earth am I going to do this? So I've got to get this in somehow. I feel like just reversing into docks is just going to be the way forward for me. Yeah. Because this is evil. This is tricky. You've done something here, you have. You've produced something that is almost unspeakable.
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. With that junction, we can get into that station from that direction. We can get into the station from that direction. Oh! No, that's not it. I thought I'd done it. I mean, my experience with simulation games and also transport games tells me not to cross the streams and make tiny complex little junctions, because that just it disrupts flow, when in a lot of games that's very important, and I think I do that too much for Railroute. So for Railroute, while the flow of your network is important, it might not be so much as what you're used to playing other games. So I could quite easily just do that. That will work, you know, and it's not taking up a massive amount of space. And then a train coming down that line can get in there. So let's throw a few signals in, because when the signals goes in, that's when, for me, you can see better where things
but
are going.
if you move it everything 1 square down, I think like you could be able to solve the docks as well, like because you can connect it from.
That's a good piece. What move this
one?
bit
Yeah,
once.
because right, go to the
the
right.
whole thing 1 square down.
Yeah, because you can go like from right. You can go a little up to the docks, but there is no space for you. you need like use this space, below this.
See, all this space down here I've completely ignored, and I forget how clever people are, and that the maps are designed in a certain way for you to be able to achieve these things.
Yeah, but like maybe there is no perfect solution to it, right? But every solution is different.
Yeah, that's one of the wonders of doing games like, look at that, that's so much better already.
Yeah,
I mean,
but I remember when I played this map, there was no possibilities to create double tracks so early, so you have quite a nice setup.
Well, we'll see how that goes. Should be able to do that.
Why not?
That gets us in there, and then that gets us in that way. So let me just pop those 2 signals in to the junction there. May as well put that one in while I'm thinking about it. So that's connected up everything up except for this station.
And how many tracks do you have?
Oh, I have 19 tracks, so I'm doing all right
That's a lot.
on quantity.
You're fine.
Yeah, but I've got to get this. See, I can't do that junction there. It's too complex of a junction. I guess we could do something.
The dog's train only comes from David's. No, it's coming from Podbaba. It's top left, so it's
yeah, so it can get round. That Docks one's fine, I think. Are there any that come? Yeah, there's a Docks one that comes from down here as well. So there we go.
You're fine. You just connect that one. Yeah, you have that. You have everything.
Yeah, I'm just working out the best way to connect in the rest of these platforms. The only thing that I don't have is kind of like a connection down here to get into those platforms. And I feel like I'm going to end up with one massive block in the middle of the map here, where when one train is in that block, nothing else can move. Which is going to disrupt the flow quite badly. But right, I'm going to undo a little bit of what I've done, because if I can pull it off, it will be really good. But if I can't, it's going to be terrible. So I've done that now.
Yeah.
With the hope of them being able to... No, you see, I can't get in that way now. Tricksy, very, very tricksy. We can't come down and across like it either. There we go. Use the track that connects the docks to also connect to Bubney. I can't say it now.
Bubney, yeah.
Bubney.
Bubney. It's
Bubney. Depends which part of the country you come from.
It's a part of Prague.
It's not
I don't know.
somewhere
It was
I
our
visited.
first map, very first map, and we are sticking to it.
It's a good one because it's just... It's not too big, but there's enough in there to start off with. I like it.
This turn will be like the icon of our game in the future.
Yeah, that's a good thing, yeah. Now, the move that I did actually allows me to connect Docks and Bubney, as some people in the UK might call it, in quite nicely. But the problem I've now got is that you can't get to Docks from the other direction. I've snookered myself. I'm going to have to make a sacrifice in one sense or another. I think.
Oh, you could maybe.
I can't see a way around it, and I don't think chat can either. I'm looking at the Twitch and YouTube chat, and none of them have an idea about how this could go.
Whatever, oh. Yeah. To Bubney, you can go down and just reverse it for this one.
See, if I'm going to reverse it, I may as well just have all of them go in there to reverse it. Okay. I mean, I'm limited coming out of Bubney from this point here and this diagonal. Or no, hang on, I'm not. Silly me. This is me putting imaginary limits on myself again. So if I come back across here like this, I think it was like that, was it?
Yeah. But you need to. No, it was not like that, because I feel like you had the different track. Oh.
Was it like that?
That's clever. Yeah, it's actually clever.
I was thinking that I could sneak myself in down here instead, and then put more signals in, and that would be really good. The only problem is that there's then no way to come back up north. There's no way of coming round here. There's a few people in chat that think they've got an idea, but they have no idea how to explain it.
Just from down. No. Leave that. And down, up, left, up, up,
What?
one up,
Up?
one up. Ah, this. And go down right. No, down. You can make a turn there or not?
I can do that, but then not.
No. You can use it from up. Yeah. From this. Yeah, from this point. Like use this. Whatever. Like just connect it and play the wave.
Yeah,
We will
yeah.
improve later. That's
Right. Okay. We're gonna go in with a simple design, and then we'll improve it later, like you said. So we'll neaten that up.
What's the simple design now? Oh.
We'll do that. So you can actually cross here at this junction and come round on the wrong side to get in there. But then getting back out again, you've got to come back up and across here, and we'll do the same thing there, so you can get up that way as well. And that works. And then this bit of track can't just connect directly into there, unfortunately, because of the junction. Okay, let's get rid of that junction. See if there's anything we can do about moving it later.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Let's do this. Right. That's a start. That's a start. And then we can... I mean, that bit can just go straight across there if we're not worrying about any problems up here. I feel like I'm just going to back the trains into docks and then everything else normal.
Sure. Yeah. Same time, it's good also to switch what kind of direction you building with the tracks.
See, doing that just for docks, reversing the direction like that, solves so many problems in this junction.
Yeah, it's working, right?
I don't know if I'm going to survive this wave. Let's put signals up there. I've got 2 pieces of track left that I'm going to do that with. That's it. I'm out of track. We're going to pop a few extra auto signals. Oh, hang on. There we go. I feel like breaking up the block here is a good idea, but I don't know why. So I'm just going to do it anyway. I've got plenty of auto signals. Thank goodness. Right, here we go, folks. Building phase done.
Ah, nice. But
Now
nice.
Let's go on to
It
dispatching
looks
phase.
nice, yeah. I
It
feel
looks
like you spent some time on the Endless, right?
yeah. I've played a good amount of Endless. That is true. Okay, here we go. We're pressing play. So the first one is going to come back again. We'll get that out there on platform 1. When we'll get this one out on platform 2. I don't think that one's going to be stopping. So it's probably going to head straight out, but we'll see in a second. I want to know which one... Yeah, it's not stopping, so we'll give it a route into platform 3 straight away. That one's also going to docks, so it can wait there. There we go. See, this is going fine. We've got a comment here on the chat. Mixing all the connections into one big junction might not be the best idea. Now, this is what I was saying just earlier about having massive blocks where you just block the whole
You're
line.
not expecting me to go easy.
Oh my
on you,
goodness.
are you? Here come more trains.
There's too many trains. I've got. Oh my goodness. Am I going to end up blocking up my own lines? I don't think so.
Yeah,
But I'm not sure.
We finally used the music intensity in this game mode. Like we have that music soundtracks prepared for that, but we haven't worked with it until now as much as we do now. So like the music is gradually decreasing, like the less trains you have on board. So like it starts heavy on the incoming trains, right? But then when you are cleaning your play, the music intensity goes down, and it's kind of relaxing feel as well. Yeah.
That is
Here we go.
clever. That is clever.
Another set of trains.
No, too many trains.
Sure. Yeah. I'm not sure if your just 2 platforms in David's will work, but let's try it. It's
Yeah, I think I need 3 in that station.
I never tried the outgoing platform, but maybe you can hook up your tracks to the 4th platform in David's and use this 3 for incoming, and maybe it will work. It's
I do have a little bit of track. I have no pieces of track left. So that is something I need to.
Yeah, I saw that in comments on Steam chat that someone is having not so many tracks, so they need to remove them. Right? It's still possible to remove them and just build them. And sometimes I did myself as well. And we were thinking whether we should somehow limit the players to do that or not, and we realized it's if they want, let's do it, but the score, if you are targeting the high score, it will slow you down, and so it's there. If you want, just build and bulldoze, you can, but you will be slower, but there is no limitation.
Yeah, it's good to have a particular small set of conditions that you are limited to, and then have everything else being really flexible.
Yeah.
At the moment, we're living life on the edge, but we're doing okay. We've got lots of trains queuing up and filling up stations. We've got ones going backwards and all sorts. But I think I'm going to be able to get the trains down that I need. I'm not 100% sure. These 2 here are going to be close.
It would be. There is a message from Toby. It would be really awesome if the train labels blink or shake a bit if you have clicked on one to select the track. Because now you don't see which is selected. Oh, I feel like when you allowing train to enter the platform, you mean? Yeah, but I thought I will bound it to the to mouse cursor, you will be moving the train icon onto the platform. It could look great, right?
I'm laughing because I just cheated.
Oh.
I put the timers were starting to get low for these 2 trains, so I just put them on the platforms that aren't even connected yet.
Yeah.
We'll figure it out later.
But they were at half time, you had still time.
I did have time, but I knew that this junction was not going to clear in time. I could see that, if I just stuck to those 2 lines, those 2 platforms, it was going to back up to the point where they weren't going to get out in time. Even with this train leaving now,
yeah,
and the next train ready, those 2 wouldn't have been able to get on the platform in time. I'm almost certain.
Yeah. You probably should let that great train first, so it can go, up and stuck there. Yeah. And
right.
Do you have tracks for these 2 platforms? You don't have, right?
Not yet, but
yeah, you will need to bulldoze anything.
Yeah, and I'm gonna have to be careful about what I bulldoze as well. But you can see here that we've got.
Build it later. You will receive. I will say 5 tracks now is the per wave the reward. I'm not sure, but yeah, you will have them next wave.
Yeah,
also more trains. Right.
We've got 2 trains waiting to go into this horrendous junction, and 3 trains sat on the platform, so it is going to be a bit of a problem.
That was my latest strategy. I try to branch the trains going to Docks and Podbaba off these connections between Davids and Babney. Yeah, that's it's also a strategy that's working. These trains that don't stop in Davids, you just put them elsewhere so they don't block your wave outside the station.
I guess I can get that into platform 1. So... goes... I can go straight round on that one for a change. This line's now free. That one's going to have to go back again, but it's going to have to wait because we've got a train coming through here. And I can already clear it to platform 2. This one can be cleared to here. That's looking... Look, we're starting to get somewhere now. Multiple trains moving across ridiculous junctions all at the same time. And I guess I can come up here and go, oh, actually, we don't need any of this track here now.
Yes. Will there be new screenshots on the store page? Yeah, actually, we could update them, right? They can be a little outdated. This is the one issue with removing the HUD with the extra timetable information. Right, yeah, Romanator, I was already talking about that we're still missing some info there. But it's kind of not crucial for a game. Like the first playthroughs through this map, yeah, you will have the difficulties to say which train is stopping there or not. But it's kind of if you want to maximize the score or whatever, it's a crucial information. But you will learn it, right? The games I used to play as a child or earlier in 19s, they were made like that you need to explore the game and find these little mechanics that can be used to your advantage yourself. So I still feel it's not a big issue we need to solve somehow, but we will because if we won't get rid of the train detail down there, we will introduce something like to give you all the clues there. But we would like to employ the graphics more. Now if you hover the train, you see if it's moving or stopping by some animation between the stations in a timeline. So these kind of things, I feel they are better than the text down there, right? Like a lot of text. It's also very hard to... Yeah, you see now. Yeah, that's the. Sorry, I was looking on a stream with 2 minutes buffer.
So yeah, I actually had a comment in my chat. Timman said that the blue train heading south, I could have let it go straight round that junction. Instead, I sent it into Bunbury. Mm-hmm. I sent it into platform number 1, and I shouldn't have done. And now it's facing backwards as well.
Mm-hmm. But you are just cleaning, yeah? You are fine.
Yeah. I'm gonna let that train go in first. We've got a few different trains that want to be moving around the network right now, but I think we're all right.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, we're at the stage now where I feel comfortable to move to 5 times speed for the last part of the cleanup here.
Mm-hmm. It actually, you are used to play it on lower speeds. That's perfect. But this game mode, you can just put the 25. It doesn't matter, right? You can just put 25 and just click the signals because there is no time on trains. So it doesn't matter if they are late now. And even your score won't be harmed by that because it's from the real time.
Yeah, it just all stacks up quite nicely, doesn't it?
You like the clicks of the signals? They were improved as well. Like the sound design had been a lot. How to say that? Fine tune and change and just to make the feel of the controlling the signals and tracks a nicer experience for you. So just I personally like the clicks on the signals very well, like a lot.
Oh, I do as well. It's very satisfying to go through flipping those switches. When I was younger, I had a model railway, and we had we had some of the points, the turnouts as they called them, controlled by electric, and we had some signals, and it was very satisfying to flick and click the little switches backwards and forwards as the trains were going around the model railway, and you get that same sort of satisfaction by clicking the trains through the network here.
And now you can cancel the signal on the auto block, like next to the Podbaba, late. That way you had the last train in Podbaba instead of David's.
Oh, that is so next level tactics. That is.
Yeah, that's the bits of how can I improve in that, and this is the one bit, for example.
I mean, I tried to turn the train round to see if it would go the wrong way and then the wave not end, but no, we got the end of the wave there.
27 minutes, that's slow.
Which I'm trying to show people the game here, okay?
Yeah, that's great for you. Yeah.
Okay, so
8 tracks is per wave. Yeah, that's nice.
That's good, but the problem is now is that we've got no more stations, but there's going to be more trains, so we have to get it much better. Brandon says, I assume the less time you have, the more points you get. Yeah, so the least amount of time you use to do it, the more points you get. So I'm on a brilliant 1,213, which I think is probably not good, but never mind. Okay, so we've got some track to play around with. Let's fill this gap in first. Okay, now I've now got 4 pieces of track to improve the situation. That's it, just 4. That is harsh.
Yeah, people are chatting about how we could make the icons if the train is stopping or passing by the stations, right? Yeah, and I feel some kind of improvement to that timeline. Is it a timeline, Miss Hellish? Like if you hover the train button, is it called timeline?
Where you hover over the train and you
over
see
the train, yeah.
You see its its path, its journey that it's going to be taking.
Mm-hmm. Can I call it timeline, or it's
you could call it timeline. I think there's probably a word that fits. That's a timetable. It's its own personal timetable, isn't it?
Timetable.
Or journey, or route, maybe.
Yeah, in code it's called timeline, but probably doesn't make much sense.
Well, I fixed the holes that I made because I started jiggling things around. I'm really concerned that this junction is just too slow. And I don't know what I'm going to do about it at the minute. I think I'm going to try and split this up into 2 completely separate junctions. Or maybe 3.
Oh, yeah.
Right, we can have a signal there. And we can have a signal there. That helps breaks things up. We just have to be clever about the order of the trains that we send into the junction. That's the difficult thing. Well, no, actually, there's a million difficult things, but that's the key difficult thing that I'm thinking. DJ Egg is saying to connect platform 4 to the bottom track. So right down here to give what? To give it a direct route. We've only got 4 pieces of track left. I do see what you're saying, Egg. What, make it just like a dedicated in and out? I'm with you.
Sure.
So like that. If you're going to be turning around, you go in that way. You come straight out. You're not blocking all this section up here.
Mm-hmm.
I like that.
One is not enough. Just connect more. Yeah, this one as well.
And Anglo says try reducing sharing of one track in both directions. So at the minute, the only piece of track which is in both directions is this one up here, and I do not have enough track to fix that at the moment.
Sure. Yeah.
I definitely don't. Yeah. I think that's going to work. I don't see where. I've got one piece of track, so I guess.
And how many signals do you have? You have a lot of signals.
I have a lot of signals. Yes.
You
so
need to make the pipeline or something like more.
Just stick more signals in.
You need 3 spaces from my experience. So these 2 signals are too close. Yeah, these two are too close. You need more space.
Yeah, and I think probably one of the
these 2 are good, but the new one is it's not working for you. Somehow, it can work, but not the best.
No, and you can't put them on corners either.
No.
Can you? Can that be an upgrade? Like a late game upgrade?
Yeah.
Put signal on corners.
Like one time I was doing some tasks and I saw this discussion over the signals in the corner, and I put it into the game and like playtest it myself, and I was like, I don't know, it's kind of good to have some conditions that not everything is possible, right? But what about moving that part, like the departure from David said, move it 1 square up, so you have like the main track will be like from the top platform, from this to the right and down. What about that? Yeah, then you have the straight track for signal there. Would you? I don't know. Probably not.
Know.
Oh no, sorry. I see it really bad on my stream. Sorry, that was
it is
misleading advice.
Yeah, we're getting love for corner signals from YouTube now. The YouTube people like what I did is I used my one piece of track to connect platform 4 up to this kind of back and forth section here, so that might help. I'm going to give this a go. We're going to give it a go and we'll see what happens. So, platform 1 over here. We'll start with platform 3 and platform 2 over there, and we'll unpause. Now, this train over here is almost certainly going to want to go straight through. So, and it's going to get there before anything else, so we'll approve that to go straight through. That train I accidentally turned around previously, and that was a terrible idea. There we go. We can get this train down on platform 1 now.
And you send the grey one. The grey one, I give them priority because they leave just instantly, right? So it doesn't take any space on your incomings.
Yes, right? Definitely need to get that out. Yeah, because these ones have to wait, don't they?
Sure.
Right. Okay. I'm feeling slightly comfortable, but only slightly.
Now for the main course. More trains!
More trains! Brilliant. That's what we want to see, isn't it? Normally, I love to see lots of trains. I even went to the Railway Museum in York once, and there was just a place completely full of trains. It's fantastic. Panic in 3, 2, 1. Yep. Panic is definitely starting to... Well, actually, not panic. Alright, I'm doing alright. This is not a problem.
Yeah, wasn't that the unbound platform?
Everything is going according to plan at the moment. See, look, at the moment we only have 1 train waiting to be dispatched to a platform. Yeah. And I'm happy with that. And it's got plenty of time left on the clock. We've got 2 trains heading to docks, but one of them is already in the turnaround platform. This time, this...
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Looks like you're getting a little full.
No, there's more trains. I don't want more trains right now. It's okay.
What?
It's okay.
How? Surely not. I thought you'd lost, but You're winning!
Of course I'm winning. I'm Master Hellish.
Yeah.
Transport sim genius of the... No, I wouldn't. Genius is definitely going too far. Competent
Most
transport
experienced
sim
favorite
player.
streamer, at least.
Oh my goodness, we got more trains. Oh no, that one slowed down and stopped. I wasn't looking where it was going. Okay. I need to clear these lines so that the trains behind can get through.
You can maybe use the infinite auto signal. You know that, like the perpetual road in the middle of your.
Yeah, I could do. Yeah, it's something that I found that I didn't end up using a lot in the endless gameplay. Yeah, early on I did because
It's the early on automation, actually.
it is. Yeah, because your line becomes like way too complicated with too many things to have the space for the luxury of a piece of line that you can use the infinite piece on. Where's that going to? And it's coming straight back. Okay, go, out the way.
Yeah, and on this signal you could use the perpetual road actually.
Okay. I think we're gonna be all right. We've got one more train to get out of this station, and I think we've got the space.
That's actually another thing we need to somehow communicate in this game mode, how to make the perpetual road. For this signal as well, like this one. Yeah, if you click if you hold the shift while creating the road, it will be perpetual.
Oh wow, I did not know that.
So that's only.
I love shortcut keys. I think that's one of the first things I said to you was like, give me the shortcuts, give me all the shortcuts.
And there is actually another one pretty new, and I feel like we haven't communicated yet properly. For example, to our community, if there are someone watching from our Discord and is a seasoned player of Railroad, you can actually now like choose which path will be created from the auto signal. That was a frequently requested feature in the past, and finally we put it into the game. And it's like maybe we can try it next phase, or where there won't be too many trains in hellish layouts. We can showcase it at least here on stream. Like the destination to if you hover the destination after selecting the auto signal, you can turn the mouse wheel to choose the path, right? Which one will be created.
That sounds
really good. The good thing that the path is being like remembered by that signal, so he will use that path later on. You can actually like if you now cancel the signal from Babnif, this one.
Yeah, it's not.
But
it's
you
not
don't have tracks,
yet.
right?
No, I've run out of tracks.
Yeah.
I have.
If you would have 2 tracks down there, like you could make that junction there like free from conflicts.
Yeah, that would be nice.
Yeah, that's the upgrade for the next.
Yeah, but then there'll be more trains. We've managed to survive this one by the looks of it.
Sure. Yeah. Show us 25 speed and click very fast.
No.
Try it.
All right, here we go. I'm gonna do it. It's like...
just speed runners. You want make it as fast as possible. Click.
I don't even know where that one's trying to go.
It's according to the color. Just look on
the color.
Only.
Look at the colors.
Yeah, just look at the color. Yeah, click more.
No.
We were iterating with the ideas how to drive the intensity of the music in the endless mode. Like in the rush hour, it's pretty straightforward, right? Like we check the number of trains. It's actually a little complicated. It's number of stops that needs to be made. So every stop is decreasing the music intensity, and when we were thinking about the ideas how to drive the intensity in the endless, right? Because if I would make it same as based on the number of trains, it would at the very beginning of the gameplay you would have the low intensity music, and later in the end game you would have the full intensity. So one idea was make it like based on the number of clicks you do per minute or something, like CPM, clicks per minute, and if you playing intensively you would receive the more intense music. But then we just try to make it based on the time. If you are playing on speed 1 on the endless, you are having like full intense music with all the instrument there, and if you go 25, the intensity went down there. So that's for the endless how it works now.
Oh, look at that! There you go. Fantastic.
Nice. You're like faster than the previous ones.
Yeah, well, we did have the
experience 25 or 15 speed, or what you went like.
I went 25 speed, and
25.
I let you speak. I let you speak
Sure,
while
yeah.
I did it, and
Sure.
I ignored you for a little bit, and I was able to just about keep up with it.
Yes, that's perfect.
But it's not too bad. But we do now have more track and more auto signals. Rudolph says, "Love this game. Thanks, Master Hellish, for showing us the new Rush Hour patch. It's fantastic. I'm going to be playing this. Like we're going to have some streams of this sometime soon. So I'm going to start the next wave. But the problem I've got now is that I know there's going to be a lot more trains. So this, see how much? Only 8 pieces of track. That is just evil.
Fix that. What I told you before, like this one, yeah, down. This one, just put 2 tracks there, like so the returning, yeah, and down left. Yeah, just this one. Yeah.
What, like that, and then they don't interfere each other.
Yeah, because you can just send the train to Babne 2 and go down. And you can also showcase the feature of path selection. That's actually the reason I'm giving you hints.
Yeah, I think path selection's a good one.
Yeah.
Okay, I think I've just had a bit of an idea.
Yeah, probably.
This bit here, right? There is never a problem with trains arriving. Only with trains leaving. So, what if we just have a platform down here which we can make available for trains to just like queue up and come into, and we give them like we can queue them here and there. So like that's like a parking place. Like if there's too many trains over here, I can just bring them through, get them out the way quickly. They can
I
sit
would
there.
hook the platform 4 also for the departures, because you would have
well
time.
now
Yeah.
this is now what I'm thinking.
Or
This
you could
gives us
use it like double way, because you could use that park place for departures at the.
Yeah, you
alley,
can
and
still
then just stop using it.
still using them for departures, but also extra departure. Oh, I've ran out. Okay, where can I steal a piece of track from?
From my little corner, I advise you earlier. Yeah, you can steal it, but then you won't show the path selection.
I might be able to show the path selection up here. I'm not sure. Platform 4, get off the map. Yeah, that is the get off the map platform. Here I need.
That's you don't.
I need that crossover though, because
only one way. Only one
that's
way.
true. That's true. Only one way, and it doesn't have to be here. It could be. There's not enough room for it there. Okay, we'll get rid of that.
Actually,
that's fine.
yeah, that auto block is a little limitation.
So if I do what? There we go. So if I do that, I should be able to get like a train waiting here, a train waiting there, and then the 3 trains on the platform.
Sure.
And I can use platform 4 if I really want to. It's just a matter of feeding them
train.
out.
Yeah, but you could hook that track to the left as well, like the straight track move, and use the 4 from this one. It could be like that, and one.
Yeah,
auto
I would love to
signal.
do that, but I don't have the.
You have one track.
No, I don't. I have zero
that's
track.
That's zero.
I have
Sorry.
0 tracks.
Yeah.
I
so
think.
next wave, you will improve it.
Do I need 2 platforms up? Oh no, I do need 2 platforms over
you
there.
will
Maybe
need
even more. Maybe even more.
Yeah, you will need more, bro.
Right, I'm going to take this bit out. I think.
Okay. Yeah, we will showcase it later.
I'm sure there's ways that we can do that. I'm sure we can show that somehow. Also, if we put a signal in there, then that unreserves this path quicker before the train gets into the platform.
There is a comment from other developers saying that yours layout starts to be similar to his own.
Oh, right. Okay,
Yeah.
interesting.
And he actually sent me a screenshot of finishing the Prague Waves map recently, so you are fine probably. Feels like you will complete it.
Let's see how we do. Okay, here we go then. Let's go. Let's get a few trains up and rolling. Okay, that's cleared the beginning there. I'm happy with that so far. Yeah, I'm going to use platform 4 for that. I don't know if it's going to work well or not, but we'll see. See, I can park it there, waiting to move forward. Yeah, I'm happy with that. I think. See, look, one of the things that this game mode's made me do is think about the way I do my tracks in completely new ways. And I love to try new things, and I love to learn.
Main course. More trains.
Of course, there's more trains. Okay. That train slowed down for the signal, and I forgot about it a little bit. But never mind. Volan says sent me a messenger.
Or the leaderboards. One of my ideas is we would make the leaderboard working only for the games where pause will be disabled. So you will need to make it real time. But I don't know if it's a good idea or not. To make the, I would tell competitive, right, mode. When you can upload your score to the leaderboards, somehow a little different, and the difference can be
Looks
there is
like
no
someone
pause,
ran
right?
out of unused
But,
platforms.
I'm not sure.
You are
about this
in
idea.
trouble, aren't you?
Maybe you can give me some insights if you would like that or not.
I think as long as you do a good building phase, you shouldn't really need pause.
Sure, yeah, the building phase somehow, yeah, there should be, yeah, that was the initial idea when we designed the mode. It was okay, there will be a phase when you can just build, and then traffic will come in, but there will be no building at that point. But we was not able to solve, then you realize that you made a mistake and you are locked. You can't move any forward. You can't fix it. So we felt it's a not good design to make it like that, right?
Yeah,
there was also a limitation that we won't allow saves in the middle, and then we was why? It doesn't matter if you want to save, just save and load.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, the no pause mode, I feel it could be a good fit for this game, and even in the timetable maps, it's just another challenge,
Yeah, and I think I would like it if there was enough time for a bit of building at the beginning.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe you only get to pause between waves, and then once you start the wave, you've committed to that wave.
Yeah,
I don't know, we'll
that's
see.
a good idea. Like maybe you could build at the end of the wave before you click the next wave. Like we
Yeah,
could
like-
just move the model to some button, start the traffic, and that
Yeah.
would be that.
And then there's no pause. And I think that'd be great for leaderboard stuff, yeah. But overall, I mean, this technique down here of being able to stack trains outside the station is working really well for me at the moment. I mean, I've just completely forgot about them, and I'm not losing.
What if you could spend score points to change the track in the middle of no build phase? Yeah, that's a cool idea. Sure.
Oh no, I sent a train to the wrong place. Oh no. And now it's going to have to go backwards all the way.
This one.
Oh no.
Oh.
That is so bad and so
Yeah.
painful.
But you are like in your cleaning phase, so you just can enjoy
Yeah.
25 speed and just check it.
Okay.
Do,
I think I'm in a position where I'm going to go 15 speed.
you have something in the auto blocks like twice.
Oh, something's not right there.
Also.
See, my instinct again is also still to do quite
What's
a lot
this?
of pausing.
I look away for 1 second and now you're winning.
Yeah, I don't.
Yeah, something in auto block.
I'll have to have a look at that in a minute.
Yeah. This is actually the feature we implemented pretty late, like to see what's inside the auto block in our development phase. So
Yeah.
every time I playtest it, I need to remember what I have sent into the auto block. So I was very careful what I'm sending there, not forgetting, because then I have no idea what's inside.
Yeah.
It's fine for you to see that.
Oh no. Oh no, that's not good.
Ah.
I've got a problem.
And no tracks left? Or you have one track?
I think I have some track. Oh, that didn't go where I wanted it to, but never mind. Yeah, I need to get this train down, or one of them across to somewhere.
Yeah, or just build another signal and send it down. Or you can send it down actually, then reverse, but for the opposite way.
Yeah, I'm with
Right.
you. So I could get it in there temporarily.
Sure.
And then we could just turn it around. Yeah. Oh, I didn't mean it to go that way.
Yeah, this
Stop.
is the. Yeah,
Oh dear.
you were lucky, but this is the only way how you can crash the trains by. And this one was also no. You made a mistake. Like you sent the green train into auto block, and green is the station.
Oh no.
On the right.
It's fine. It's fine. I'll catch it here.
Sure.
We'll turn it round. And we'll pop it in. I'll get all the trains in there.
What do you think? Like, would there be a place for the automation in this kind of mode? Can you see anything like?
Yeah.
fit
Yeah,
for
but
it?
I don't know if you're going to worry too much about everything else that you've got to deal with in this game mode.
You know, I got one cool idea lately about the automation sensors. How they could behave differently. Like you would place it on board, it would have some kind of area of effect, and it would automatically like instruct every signal in that area like to use the automation. Like you could have arrival sensor for the Oleshovice, for example, for Bubny, for Davice, and you just don't need to configure it. You would place it there and it would be working automatically. If the signal can reach the station and the train is going there, it would send it to any free platform there. So this kind of like easy automation as well. But I'm not sure if we will put that into the game mode. Like it would complicate it, so I'm not sure. But it's still an option, like to iterate over and see if our current automation can fit it, right? But I feel like we will have that kind of feedback from our community later, and then we will decide what to do with it.
Yeah, it's great to like get that feedback and then work on it. I've got some track here, and I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. I don't feel like I feel like I've just done a couple of the little improvements that I wanted to do last time, but didn't have the track for. And I've just noticed that these ones can be brought out just a little bit more down there, but it doesn't actually make any difference. Except it allows me to push that further back.
Yeah. There was a Twitch comment that not being able to pause would kill the mode for anything needing folks with busy houses to go AFK. Yeah, but I meant it just only for, you know, if you will go for the leaderboards or, you know, try hard and go for our top spot in the leaderboard, that would be that, right? But maybe it's, yeah, it's the hassle we wanted to be removed from the game, so maybe it's not in alignment with our initial goals, what we want from this game mode. Oh, you are going double tracks there as well.
I'm trying. I've made, instead of like adding a whole new improvement, I've done like 4 or 5 little improvements, and I think I'm going to give it a go. Right. Here we go. Let's get these trains that aren't going to stop out. There we go. Platform 3 for that one. That one can move forward. I'm going to try and pay a bit more attention to where trains are going to go. I lost that a little bit last time. And it was completely my fault because I wasn't concentrating on that. But we almost have every single train out at the moment. There we go. Okay. All the trains are out. So now it's just a matter of planning all of their routes.
Looks like you've got quite the build-up approaching.
We have got quite the build-up.
Here they come.
Now I've just realised we've got a new train in here that isn't going to be sat waiting at the station, but all of these ones are, which is a bit of a pain. Okay, we'll see what I can do. I think we'll be alright. But I don't know how many more trains are in this wave. So the platform is becoming available. That's good. We've got our first train going into docks. That's fine as well. Okay, I don't think we're going to lose this wave at the moment.
No! Victory was mine!
Oh, we got more trains. I knew that was...
Here comes more trains!
No, it's fine. It's probably maybe fine. I'm going to give priority to this train because I want that one out the way. There we go. Now, I think half my problem last time was just not having trains going to the right place. But I think we're okay at the moment. Yeah, that's alright. Now if I tell that to go to platform 3, it's not going to take up too much line. No, that's okay. Now where is this one going? That's going to want to turn around, so I'm going to put it in platform 2. We'll get that one going out to the block. That one, that's a candidate for platform 4, and we can't get to platform 4 straight away. How can we not get to platform 4? Oh, we can. It's through that auto signal. There we go. See? That extra bit of track was a little bit of a lifesaver. Let's get that one through. That one's on its way. Okay, it's all flowing beautifully. It's like some sort of dance or... Here we go. Yeah, I'll let that train come forward. The thing that I've got to worry about now is I need trains to start coming back again. So I can't just take up all the platforms and end up with so many trains on the network that we get like a deadlock situation.
Sure.
That's weird. Let's cancel that. Try again. I don't know what I did there. Okay. Wave 7. Oh, now here's something that I don't think I revealed previously. When I was doing this before, when I was testing it out before we arranged this live stream, I only ever got up to wave 4.
Yeah, but then we decreased the difficulty, right?
Yeah, and you know what? It hasn't been easy. And I've played this game a good amount before.
Sure.
And
it was a kind of good feedback. Like, we would do that even without you. Like, we kind of feel it's too heavy at the very beginning.
yeah.
But as I said, like, it's now it's up to the map author to how they make the traffic intense. And we also like have put a mechanism for like to define time periods and intensity in traffic. So you can create like much diverse maps now. Like you can say for the first 2 minutes there will be like very like sparse trains there, like 10% of the intensity. Then after that, like for 5 minutes, a full intensity, and then for 3 minutes, like half the intensity. So it's like it will be very configurable on this level, right? It's already in the game. It's not in the editor yet. So now it's in the editor. You can just say one period of time and the intensity for that period. But you can't slice it up into smaller pieces or something like that. But it will be possible within the next update I already mentioned. But like our experienced map creators on our Discord, they can have it, like they can manually edit the file and put that kind of configuration into maps right now, so that's a plus. And there are some on stream, just ask on Discord what's the format for that. But maybe you will see it yourself very easily. I feel like it's now a JSON, so it's kind of self-explanatory there. Fine. How about showcasing the path selection from Babni 4, then when you have time.
So there's only one option there, isn't there?
Yeah, just go there and on the back, like from...
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
We're going to end up with a lot of trains sat there waiting to leave. Oh, no! Oh, I thought I'd misclicked that then, but it's actually queued. I did misclick it, but the misclick was queued, so I didn't have to worry too much. Okay, so let's get all of these.
You can skip the road by using the opposite way, right? Yeah, you could just click the platform on.
Oh, it'll route all the way through.
It would be routing, from the opposite. And now, now you can, you see, like you can zoom, move the the mouse wheel, and it will make the different possibilities for you.
There we go. It's only taken me about half an hour to demonstrate that. But
if
we
you select it, and then it will be always the same, like the last one. So it's kind of when you choose it, like what do you want? Yeah, this is maybe another example, right? Sure.
And you say it becomes the default for that signal.
Default,
does it?
right? Yeah. So it's very smart. Like that's what Michael did, and I feel like he solved that problem very perfectly. Like because it was really a hard problem to solve. We were not able to put that into game for quite a long period because we were not sure what's a good solution to it, and yeah. Because it must work as well for the automation, right? If you have a sensor connected to the signal, so you want that working there as well. And I feel like this way it's working there because you select it and it's stored in that signal that the preferred path is that.
DJ Egg says he likes that solution of being able to switch between the preferred solutions and it remembering in it. So that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, here we go then. Was it Wave 8? An hour and a half after starting the live stream. Oh, no, wait. Not an hour and a half. 2 hours after starting the live stream.
Oh, yeah. Do you
Wave
want to
8.
finish it, or you need to go?
We can do this. We can see if I can succeed or fail, and then we'll see what happens after that. So yeah,
Sure.
Yeah. There's a lot of love for that feature on YouTube as well as on Twitch. Okay, here we go. So.
People are liking the solution. Sure, it was a big hassle in endless play, like not able to choose your preferred path, right? I hope it will work well for you.
Yeah. There we go. Now, ideally, I probably should have put this train on a lower platform, but it's not going to make a massive difference.
Oh, really? Like, because of the switch?
Because those two are kind of sharing the same bit there, and I've got a waiting bay I could have used. But the platform will clear in time. As long as more trains don't come, it'll be fine. And if that isn't foreshadowing, I don't know what is. There we go. Okay. Going to 5 times.
They say, too many trains spoil the broth.
I'm not going to 5 times.
You're not expecting me to go easy on you, are you? Here come more trains.
Okay. Now the question is, do I let the grey one go out first, knowing that the yellow one will want to stop at the station?
No, no, no! I was
Doesn't
so
matter.
close.
Doesn't matter. We've got room. We've got the space. Let's do this. Let's nail this. It's gonna happen here, folks. We're gonna have it. Oh no, there's loads now. Oh dear. Okay, so that train needs to get out the way next. That one can go up to docks. This one can move forward, it is a priority. I think I know what I'm doing. I should have just clicked on platform 1 or something there. Right, that one is just an outright turnaround, so... There we go. Get that train to move forward. If I had another signal here, I could have probably stored another train there, which is a silly thing that I missed. But never mind. But I think I'm doing okay. Blue train again. Oh no! Oh, it's fine. That. Oh, why is the blue? Oh, that was a mistake. Why did I do that with the blue train?
Where's blue train? Oh,
It's going on the top. Yeah. I don't know why I did that. It's going to be a little bit of a pain, but I can fix it later, I think. Yeah, we can just store all the trains at that station. Just send them all there.
Yeah.
Figure it out later.
Feels like you don't have a lot of trains in the Holešovice station. It's the top right. I usually get a lot of trains from Podbaba there, so I need to hook up all the platforms there.
There's going to be some more coming soon, I'm sure. But at the moment, I've only got one train that I need to put onto a platform, and one of our trains is just leaving platform 2. So, yeah, I'm sure the passengers love that egg. I mean, it's not really too much of a problem for them, right? Okay, let's get that train out of platform 4. It's not going to disrupt our junction. And as long as we don't get more trains, we'll be alright. That train definitely wants to be going to platform 2 over there, so that's good. Alright. Feeling a little bit more confident about this now.
Yeah, you're fine.
The only problem is that platform 4 down here is completely full. So I need to be able to clear that before I can bring any more trains in.
I feel there won't be any more coming there.
Which one's that? Platform 2. No, you see, look at that. It wants to go around that signal, so I actually have to tell it to go to
You
that
need
signal.
to, because like that's not how it works. Like to skip the signal, right? That's
Yeah.
But maybe we could make that upgrade as well. Actually, like we were already talking about that.
Yeah.
Maybe. Because it actually works like that in some real dispatcher softwares. At least I was told that you can just select the destination and the path in the middle will be created for you. But I don't know. Like you would miss a lot of nice clicks, and I'm not sure if it's a good feature.
Yeah, you can't just have the game like automate absolutely everything
Sure.
for people, because then there's going to be nothing that they need to do. There's a saying when it comes to the game Minecraft that there's certain mods that just make the game too easy, and then you right click to Minecraft. It's like you don't have to do anything. You just right click to Minecraft is what they say.
What does that do? Like give you the resources, or?
Well, there's certain kind of mods and things where they make it so much more easier to do various different things, like a ring to fly and a wand to build with blocks, and like then you're almost completely in creative mode, and it just takes all the fun out of the game. I feel I know it's my personal preference, but yeah, it definitely it takes a lot of the fun out of the game.
Yeah,
look at that. Look at that.
Like the later in game you are, and the more trains you have, the lower the time for a wave, right? Or we could use I don't know, show you the difference. How much better you are in a wave. Well, that could be a nice feature. Like show if you are better in the wave 9 than your previous playthrough.
Oh yeah. Oh, that would be nice as a graph.
Graph.
Like the amount of time spent on each wave
That feels like a lot of work.
It's because you haven't got any graphs in the game yet, have you? So that's a whole new code base that would have to go through to do that. Whereas, like, I don't know, you've already got color changing, so maybe adding color changing for something else, like a lot of the code's there in the background. You know, you don't have to rewrite everything.
Sure.
You link things in a different way. You can reuse code features. I'm trying to describe it in a way that non-code people might understand.
Yeah, sure.
The last time I spoke to you, I'd never done any real development, but I am actually now a developer. Between now and then, I got a job. I'm not developing games. I got a job with a software company, and I'm a developer for software.
And what kind of language you are using? Like
mostly Python. Mostly Python. It's new to me, so it's interesting. It'd be interesting anyway, but it just puts that extra bit of challenge in. And I'm a sucker for making things difficult for myself, so here we go. Right then. And
when you will step up for like a game developer? Will you?
Oh, well, I don't think I could do that. I don't think I could do it.
I'm not sure. Like, everybody can do that.
Yeah, you're... Everybody could do like the most basic of things. So that's cool. I have got one game in my head that I want to make, but it's barely even a game. It's just like a mini puzzle. But I won't spoil that. I won't spoil that because it's one of those things I'll never get round to doing, and everybody will keep asking me about it.
Oh, sure.
So,
yeah. Is this the last wave, Michael? Are you still there in chat?
It's 9. I'm on 9 at the minute.
9. I'm not sure, like, if it's the last. Like, if there is probably the 10th afterwards. Yeah. Oh.
Right.
Yeah, you know, like you have the drill already. That's nice to see. Like,
which one am I gonna let in first? Not that one, because that's the one that's a pain. I'm actually gonna get this one through.
Yeah. But you're still okay with the Podbaba, like you have not so many trains there.
At the moment, yeah, it's doing okay. 9 out of 10 is the wave count, apparently. Okay, I need to concentrate on what I'm doing, otherwise I might lose. Okay, so far I'm all right, I think. Gonna do a bit of 5 times.
Looks like someone ran out of unused platforms. You are in trouble, aren't you?
I'm not in
now
trouble.
For the
it's
main
gonna be
course.
fine.
More trains.
Which of those ones to docks is gonna get there first? Okay. Let's park you there. Oh dear. Oh my, this is definitely more...
What? I thought for sure I had you!
Oh no. Oh no. I kind of want this one to go down. Yeah, I'm going to put it down there. Okay, come on. What's next? What's next? Yes, get that one in next. Bring that one forward. That one's coming down here.
Don't send it up this time.
I will try and send the trains to the correct destinations. How does that sound? Okay, so we've got 2 trains that are immediately coming out of the... No, 3 trains that are coming out of these platforms. So I think I'm alright there.
But imagine a routing sensor in that auto block. Like, it would help you, actually. Do not... Yeah. We will probably, like, include them into the rewards.
I think I'm going to be okay. I'm not sure. Turn around. Quickly. You're not turning around quick enough. At least the blue train's going the right way this time. Right, which one shall I let go next? I think this one. Just because it'll get out the way quicker.
Sure.
But then this train up here, this yellow one, that's surely got to be next to let that platform get free. Although, does it really matter now that I've got one train left to get out?
Is there more trains than previous wave?
I don't... yes, there are more trains. I couldn't say which ones are more, or where they are, but they are definitely more.
Like they were no two trains, like blue trains from Portbaba to David's.
Yeah.
Just around. I'm not sure.
The trains are stacking up quite nicely in this network, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to let that one out the station. That'll kind of help later on. I just hope there's not more trains again now. I think that might be it. But I'm not sure.
Yeah, and now just for high score 25 clicking speed by Mr. Hellish.
Oh, that will make me
Show
go
us.
wrong for sure.
No.
Here we go. Here we go.
Nice. Yeah, just use the colors, nothing else.
I have to be careful where that one goes.
Oh, you can send them to the platform 4 there. Ah. That's not what I was doing because I always like didn't want to check the trains if it's going up there or just back to David's. Nice. He's concentrating so much now to click and click everything right.
That is very correct. And you're deliberately trying to put me off, aren't you?
But you will have the better time than the previous. Yeah, let's just leave some space for the final wave for you, so you can be better. So you have like 2 minutes left now. Yeah, you will have better time than the previous wave, for sure.
Ah, that's something that I keep doing. I keep accidentally clicking on an auto signal when I'm trying to place the route. But I think that's because I'm rushing. Just waiting for that train to get into the platform first and start moving out before I get that one in.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, you are pro.
That is... Okay. Wave finished.
7
We
minutes.
can proceed to the
Okay,
left.
now you have 7 minutes to finish the last wave, right?
Oh, I don't know about that. Okay, do I need upgrades? I've got 8 track. I'll tell you what I am going to do. I've got 24 track? I've been neglecting my track. Oh, I really have been... I could do so much better with this track, but I want to do it quickly. Right. I can't go across there. Okay, well, I've made a kind of improvement there. That helps. I'm not using the other platforms there. I think I might be able to do this. I might be able to do this. If I don't make any mistakes. If I make a mistake, then we might have a problem. But
I feel now like that we are giving too much tracks. If you have some leftovers in a last
yeah, but
wave,
mid-game I was using every single bit of it, wasn't I?
Yeah.
Right. Let's go. Let's do this. Here we go.
You only have 5.5 minutes, so you better hurry.
5.5 minutes?
Yeah.
Oh no! There's a few suggestions I could get more of the platforms on the right hand side connected up to docks, but then like I don't need that. The throughput of the trains going into docks is fine with one station, so that's okay at the moment. That one can actually be selected all the way through. I'm going to do this one now to there. Let's move that train forward as soon as it's ready.
Looks like
Oh, no!
you've got quite the build-up approaching.
I just put that
You're
train.
not expecting me to go easy on you, are you?
I just
Here
put that
come
train
more trains.
on platform 4 a split second before these other trains came in that are
yeah.
not going to want to stop at the station.
But you know, like earlier you have these yellow trains off it, you can send them back.
I can send them back?
Like from Babne to today.
Oh, yeah. It's alright, these ones are moving forward now, so we'll be okay, I think. Okay. I think this is a good difficulty level. I mean, I know I've got spare track, but there was a point in the mid-game, like 6, 7, 8, where I needed all of that track I was given.
Yeah, sure.
Ooh, this is going to be difficult now. Am I going to have the time to get all of these trains through? And are we just going to completely fill up all the platforms and stuff? I might have to actually leave a train in that signal block and put a second one on platform 2 to be able to get all of these trains out. Oh, no! I had a train sat there waiting, not doing anything.
It's usually a mistake. Then I needed to load the game.
This is going to be close now. Like, really close.
Initially we designed the game modes to be like 20 minutes per map. But I feel we probably failed in that.
Yeah, we've been taking our time though with this as well, haven't we?
Sorry?
Okay, we've been taking our time with this particular playthrough as well, though, haven't we?
Yeah, but like.
Why is that train not moving? Okay, let's cancel that. I'm going to store a train over here.
No. That was yeah. Don't do that.
Yeah, I want to.
No, you don't want.
I might be okay.
Maybe. Right.
I think so. Because these trains are going to leave that platform straight away. As long as there's not more trains. Which there might be. I think I've got it.
Initially, there should be a feature like a wave modifier, which would be like a random effect applied for the next wave only. And it was like maybe one signal malfunction, like it will become a manual signal, or the trains are a little slower or longer, like if you have very tight spaces there. So just kind of a sugar in each wave. We drop that for now, but maybe like we will come with this idea later if we see it fit.
Ooh,
To make every wave a little different but same. Just some kind of event. Actually, events is a very requested feature, and it can fit in endless in here as well. So maybe like when we will be looking into it, we will make sure that we can use it in endless and timetable maps as well, like the random events happening there. In a rush map, it could be like every wave is a random effect. But yeah, that's was also part of a plan, but still it's better to design the minimum and then broaden it by when we have enough feedback for that mode.
I like that idea. Maybe that's something that could be brought in, like if you have this rush hour but then you have like a hardcore mode for it, so then you can't pause and you get the things going wrong.
That was what I was talking like, and that mode would employ the Steam leaderboards integration, right? But I'm not sure, like maybe everyone wants to put in 2 leaderboards. We could have 2 leaderboards per map, like the hardcore and normal. Yeah, something like that. I remember when we were talking about like this hypothetical mode previously, you told us also like to put there the viewer API integration, right? Like to allow audience to somehow interact with you, right? That's what the viewer API is. It's like when a streamer is playing on Twitch, the viewers have the options to modify the game actually, and that was like for the random effects for the next wave. We thought that viewers could choose that effect for you for the next wave, like make you harder time or easier time. It would be up to them. So, but still, I don't know if it's something worth spending our developer resources or time.
Yeah, I mean the number of people that play your game who are content creators and the number of people who play who are just gamers, then like you've got to balance that up, haven't you?
Yeah. If someone will stream if there will be like 100 streamers streaming our game on Twitch, maybe it would be worth then I can if there will be that moment, we will make it in 3 days. So
all we need is another 99 people streaming it on Twitch.
Yeah, but probably I should make a condition based on viewers, so I don't end up doing it. Oh, it feels like you will have your win.
It does appear to be the case. Let's go 25 for the final.
Yeah. With only 2 platforms at Holešovice station.
Yeah.
Yeah, it would be nice.
I did send one train the wrong way, but it actually worked out in my favour because it got it out the way of other places where it was going to be a potential problem. So there we go. Well, a massive thank you for joining me on that. Thanks for all the fantastic game. It's absolutely brilliant. We're gonna start wrapping up now, folks. We're gonna start wrapping up. But I'm glad to have gone through that. I now actually see at the top of the screen there it says wave 11 of 10 because the wave that counter has rolled on. But I enjoyed that so much. I hope you guys have enjoyed this live stream. We're just going to give, if it's okay, with the last couple of opportunities for any last minute questions. So while those questions are coming in for those last moment questions, what's next? What's next for Railroad?
Sorry, my headphones. We have some kind of roadmap, but it's mainly internal one. We haven't disclosed anything about this game mode before 2 months when we started working on it, and it's maybe 3 months already. But we kind of are flexible. We like to being flexible. So yeah, the next things maybe we will iterate more over these mini games. Like I could see a shunting yard there as a game mode. So that's one way to go. There is also like core things like a multiplayer, and I feel if we won't encounter any technical issues there, you will see the multiplier like long term in the game before we hit the full version, like out of the early access. And yeah, that's it. Like we would like to present you the ultimate dispatching experience, and that's it. Like we will be going around it.
Yeah, I think it's you're definitely hitting the nails on the targets that I think most people are expecting or wanting from the game, which is fantastic to be able to be meeting those expectations and exceeding them too. And it's nice to hear that, like, ideally you want multiplayer in before the game is fully released. I mean, we forget sometimes that this game is still early access, and yet it is so polished and so playable. Like, it's just, if you've played any games like it before, you can just sit down and just play it. I mean, yes, the tutorial fills in the gaps, and you might not know every shortcut, but you can just get on and play it, and that's really cool. But apparently there are currently 4 streamers playing Railroute on Twitch right now. And there's some thanks in the chat as well. People echoing my thoughts as well, just saying thank you. Anything over on the on the Steam chat?
No, it's fine. Yeah. So you have enjoyed it? Like, have you had a good time on this game mode? Like, be your favorite over Endless?
Ooh.
I would tell not, right?
that's I mean, each one plays so differently. It feels so strange to have a game where each of the game modes do play completely differently. Your focus is in a completely different place. The game mode is definitely kind of a feet up, cup of tea in hand sort of mode where you can come back to the progress and watch things grow and over time, especially with all the unlocks. And you know, if you want to just sit down for a quick game, like a really quick bit, then one of the Timetable ones is really good to jump into too. But this is just a whole nother level. It's like, if you want to really challenge yourself and push yourself to really figure things out, this is brilliant. Love it.
Yeah, I actually forgot to mention very important thing, what's next in Railroad. Sorry for that. Like, but we will be releasing the Story of Joseph update. It will be probably the next update after a smaller update we will do in a month. But the Story of Joseph will introduce the whole story in our narrated pragma, and it will go like in depth with the Joseph characters there, and you will learn about how Railroad was actually created in terms of the game and story, right? So that's the next milestone for us. We will finish the story mode for the game.
Wow, that sounds good.
Yeah, and it actually will be a part of the game on Steam, like to give like we will release the story as a separate free game, but it will be like in the full Railroad as well, so everybody will have the opportunity to play the story. And it's already a work in progress. Mainly Zahir is taking care of the story part of the game, and he's working on it from the January, so it will be a big one, like a lot of dialogues. And Josik will just he will show you the whole game. He will be with you for your first endless playthrough. Yeah, he will give you handful tips, but yeah, you will see, like it will be a very nice and maybe even bigger update than this game mode. But yeah, it's the story part of the game. We want the story there.
I have only one question about that. Why didn't you tell me about it? Why didn't you tell me about that? Eh?
Yeah, I don't know. Like,
got to keep some surprises, I suppose, haven't you? Eh?
Sure.
Got to keep some surprises. Well, thank you very much for having me to host this live stream. It's been absolutely fantastic to do. I really enjoyed it, and
yeah, I really thank you for attending and making your time for this stream. Right? Like, yeah, I really appreciate your help. Thank you very much.
It's been brilliant, and there's actually going to be a part 2 stream. It's just going to be me. So if you want to see more of me doing this, we will be streaming again. I believe it's on Thursday night. It is Thursday night.
On Thursday night, yeah.
On Thursday night, same time.
I'm planning to go camping, but the weather, how is that? Forecast, it went from 15 degrees to 0 and raining.
Mm-hmm.
So, and sleeping just with sleeping back in Vardes when there is rain and 0. It actually won't be raining but snowing. So maybe I will be there, but I'm not sure yet. But yeah, on Thursday, this same time, be sure you all attend another stream for Mr. Hellish.
Yeah, so I don't know exactly, because we're going to be doing probably less talk. Even if you're joining, we'll be doing less introduction, and I won't be taking it quite so slow at the beginning. Maybe we'll be able to do that again, potentially beat my score, or maybe we'd be able to try the other Rush Hour map.
Yes,
maybe we could throw a timetable map in there as well, or something as well. So come and join us on Thursday to find out about that. But from me and Angel, that's going to be all from now.
Thank you all for coming, and happy dispatching.